how to color grade your clips from this to this. Hello, fellow Resolver. Today I would like to give an example for how to do color grading like DJ Sunny Days. As you can see, I've got my clips right here and also a screenshot of DJ Sunny Days clips. First, I'm going to show you my setting. The clip that I got are using Sony camera, so it will be using the Sunny project settings. As the clips I got are 4K, we're going to change the timeline resolution, change the proxy media resolution, and optimized media resolution from automatic to original. For the color management, I'm going to use gamuts in a 3/slog, 3 timeline color space, and Rec 709/Gamma 2.4 for output color space. Second things that I like to do is generate proxy media which will smooth out the playback and editing process. Let's set up the color space transform. Technically, you only need color space transform on the first node and the last nodes that are connected to the green dots. The only thing that you need to figure out is just the input color space and input gamma. Last color space transform will always be Davinci wide gamut / intermediate and Rec 709 / Gamma 2.4. Let's go. We're going to need to play around with the exposure. When you see your picture are too white, you're going to put down the global and light, and you maybe need to put down the shadow and dark. But if it's too black, you're going to do it the otherwise. After adjusting the exposure, the next main thing that we need to do is balance the contrast and pivot, searching for that fresh-looking clip. It's already good, but as you can see, it's not quite what we want yet. Let's roll the luminosity. For nature scenery, I always like to put down the hue versus lum curve for yellow and blue to give more smooth but dense color for the sky and greenery. Next, let's put up the yellow for hue versus saturation to give the yellow more vibrant. Next up, I'm going to go to my blur and reduce the radius. 0.48 have always been my sweet spot for that sharp-looking image, but sometimes gaining up the radius also helps if you want to make it vintage-looking. The most important part is how we should color this clip as a separated yellow cyan color, just like what DJ Sunny Days did. If we see on his parades he used red and green main color and a desaturated blue. Our clip's parade are not there in any way. It is too blue and so much less and dense red. Got to turn down the blue slowly but surely. And then we're going to turn up the red. Then adjust the green for a little bit. Love to see it. I feel like the color is not punchy enough, so I bring color boost to 5 for a little spice. I like that and I think it's enough for now. Then we're going to mimic his glow with our type of glow that can be used on free version of Davinci Resolve. Let's add Gaussian blur and set it apart. And let's do the qualifier and click on the sky. Press Shift plus H to show the highlighted part of the clip. Then we're going to play with the width so it will qualify only the part that you want the glow to. And then we're going to come back to the Gaussian blur and pump it slowly. My almost always go-to for this part is around 0.4 to 0.6 for Gaussian blur and 0.2 opacity on key gain. Then we're going to go to Composite and click Add to bring that glow for the qualified part, the clip. Let's take a look for the whole thing. The highlighted part is too blurred out, so I'm going to pull down the Gaussian blur for a bit, looking for that comfy blur look. Look how comfortable it is. Lastly, you can see that the red part of the parade is still so packed, we're going to thin it out with red curve. Click the edible spline on the 3 dots of the curve and make S-curve with it, but just a very little bit of it. As we see, it already looks good, but I want to make it more vintage as it suit this clip better. Gonna turn up the radius to 52 and see how we like it. Perfect.